Every time you get rid of last year's soil, you're throwing money away. Stop replacing your garden's soil every year. It's unnecessary and it's wasteful. Today we'll talk about some quick and easy ways to get last year's soil ready for this year's garden. After a long growing season, many of us leave our containers out in the cold, where winter conditions do a number on the soil that's left over. And when everything thaws and it's time to get planting again, one of the first things we do is head to the store to buy more bags of soil. And that makes sense, especially for containers, because everything that we grew last year has depleted the nutrients that were in the soil. And what's left is a hard, dry, compact block of whatever this is. And even if the soil seems to break up okay, chances are the structure is compromised. It's not going to be as open and aerated as it needs to be for your plant's roots, and it's not going to be able to retain the water that's needed. You can also bet it's highly unlikely that there is any food left to feed your plants. So we need to reinvigorate our soil so the roots of our plants that we're growing this season can be nice and happy. It's important to properly amend and condition our soil to keep our garden as healthy as possible. And when it comes to having a successful growing season, there's almost nothing as important as having soil that is well aerated and has great water retention. And that's where these two powerhouse ingredients come in. Do you ever wonder what these little white balls in your potting mix are? This is called perlite, and it's great at opening up the structure of your soil to keep it from getting too compact. Soil settles naturally, and where perlite gets to work is it provides separation that opens up and aerates your soil to enable room for your plant's roots to grow. It also does a really great job providing drainage, so your containers don't become a muddy mess. And this stuff is vermiculite. It can be tougher to see in soil mixes, but it's there. And like perlite, vermiculite also really helps to open up your soil structure, but its superpower is in water retention. If you've ever grown plants in containers, you know how quickly they can dry up, especially in the heat of summer. When mixed into your soil, vermiculite basically acts as tiny little sponges, retaining moisture and keeping you from having to water as often. One thing you might notice with your old soil is that it seems to repel water. That's because things like peat and coir are main ingredients in potting mixes, and they're naturally hydrophobic. And that's why these conditioners are so important. Perlite to help open the structure and provide room for your plant's roots to grow, and vermiculite to help your soil absorb and hang on to water. And speaking of watering, while it's obviously necessary in order for your plants to survive, watering also speeds up the depletion of essential nutrients that your plants need in order to grow. Nutrient leaching is a super common issue with above ground gardening, which is why it's super important to ensure that your growing medium has a good bit of nutrition built into it. Grab a good quality organic fertilizer for general applications. The one I use is well balanced for most vegetables and also includes beneficial mycorrhizal fungi. Mycorrhiza have a symbiotic relationship with plants, where the plant roots, sugars, and lipids feed the fungi, and in turn, the fungi convert essential nutrients into much-needed food for your plants. If you have it available, I also recommend using some compost when prepping your soil. Compost is a fantastic amendment to soil, even in containers. It helps restore fertility to your soil, and it also introduces your garden's natural microbiome to your containers. Leaf mold is another composted material that is great as a soil amendment. This stuff can take quite a while to break down, but once it does, it acts very similarly to both perlite and vermiculite, helping to enhance your soil structure and also greatly improving water retention. So when it's time to prep last year's soil for this year's garden, all you need to do is dump the soil from your container into a wheelbarrow or a cart or even just on the ground. If you have really big containers like this 25-gallon grow bag that I have right here, you really only need to dump out about half of it. That just makes it a lot easier to work with. And then add some of each of your conditioners and amendments. perlite for aeration, vermiculite for water retention, compost and leaf mold for fertility and beneficial microbes, and finally, fertilizer for essential nutrition. And then just mix it all up. And it doesn't have to be perfect, just try to really get in there and give things a good mix. You may end up wanting to use your hands a little bit. Get dirty, this is gardening. And if you only dumped half the container out, just make sure that you add some of the goodies to the soil left in the container and mix it up nicely. Once you're done mixing, fill your container back up with your freshly reinvigorated soil. You'll notice a huge difference immediately. The soil will feel so much better when you grab it with your hands. It'll look better, hold together better, it'll even smell better. And if you have any raised beds in your garden, know that their soil will also benefit from the spa treatment. If you wanted to, you could just add these conditioners and amendments that we've talked about straight into your garden bed, and then just turn them into the soil with a garden fork. Or if you notice that things have sunken a little bit because the soil has settled during the winter, you could always just dump some of your old container soil straight into your raised bed. Add some conditioners and amendments and mix them in. That way you would have not only reinvigorated the soil in your garden bed, but you also would have topped things off, increasing the soil depth to help your plant's roots. And in just a few easy steps over the course of less than an hour in your garden, your containers and your beds will be well prepped for the coming growing season. And get ready, because your plants are going to show explosive growth as a result of their soil being pampered. So stop wasting money every year buying new bags of soil. Follow these simple steps and get last year's soil ready for this year's garden. Happy growing.